All praises to Yahweh, all praises to Yahweh Shai, all praises for the Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim, spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to Yama Aqua, who learned science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. And hey, the Lord just put on my spirit to continue the Through series, because everything in this kingdom, in this world, is through. And it's going to usher in our new kingdom, the kingdom of Yahweh Bashmel Shai, which is forever. You know? So, you know, this is going to, we're going to talk about, you know, through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Bashmel Shai, that this false narrative is through. Your lies, it's through. You know? You're through. Your playbook is through. You know? Because that's all you do is lie. What does scripture say? Speaking lies as soon as they be born. Your propaganda is through. You know, because all you do is try to search out everything about the men of the Lord so that you can deceive, you know, the whole earth into thinking that, you know, that we are domestic tease, right? Or that, you know, we just anything you say out your mouth is just a damn lie. And you've been doing it, right? First of all, you called us black, right? That's what you label it as. And our people, especially you 2/3, so stupid enough to continue to call yourself black. And not the holy people that you are. You stole our nationality. And then you got a problem with us reclaiming it. As if you have told the truth even a little bit. Like you have told the truth once. You know, but the Lord woke us up to understand who we are. He opened our eyes so we could see. He allowed our ears to hear. You know? And people are seeing it. People are seeing you for who you are, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, the big deceiver. You know? And the jig is up, my man. The jig is up. And you're running scared because you know the jig is up. That's why it says the devil's going to come down having great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time. Yeah. Because your false narrative, your lies, your abominations is through. And Lord willing, you know, hey, that time will come swiftly so we can get out of this hellhole and be in our righteous kingdom and serve Yahweh Bashmel Shai, not to the best of our ability, but 100%, 1,000% correctly. You know? But hey, enough of me babbling. Let's get into this precept. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. Yeah, and that's the men of the Lord sighing and crying day and night, trying to get out of here, wanting the Lord to save us from this wickedness, from this abominable place, from this unrighteous world. Wherever you go, there's nothing but wickedness and unrighteousness, because we know who the Lord has put in rulership for this age, for this time being. Really to show his power, because he got you in a trick bag. Because you think, as the scriptures say, hey, you think your house is going to last forever. The only thing that's going to last forever is the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Shai. When we trade in places. Right? It says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. Yeah. So we know who our enemies are. You know? The Bible tells us, and this precept is going to tell us, you know, even further, because it's going to list the names so that we're not caught unawares to understand who we are and whom's we are. You know? And it says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Yeah, and that's what they did. So we running around here calling ourselves black, right? Which ain't nobody walking this earth black, the color black. And that doesn't dignify what your nationality is. There's no such thing called the land of black. Hey, we call ourselves two places, African American. Hey, and we're not African. That's not our people. That's Ham. You know, we call ourselves Afro American, like a damn hairstyle, Afro. What the hell an Afro got to do with the nationality, right? We Negro, right? All different types of bywords, because they've taken crafty counsel so that we can continue to forget who we are and whom's we are, you know. But this false narrative is through it. Everybody's asking, who are the people? Who are the chosen people? Who are the people of Yahweh Bashim Shai? Who are the people of the Bible? And again, the Lord has allowed us, Lord will not bear that number, a prophet, you know, of the elect to be saved, you know, Lord willing, to understand that we are the people of the scriptures, right? Because in our spirit, to want to be righteous, and we don't want to be around people that are unrighteous. This whole place is filthy. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Yeah, everybody. We're hated on all four corners of the world. We're hated and put low and made to be ashamed, right? But soon enough, hey, that's going to discontinue, right? It says the tabernacles of Edom, so-called white man, point blank period. And I'm not talking about this as a color thing. This is a nationality thing. You could be as brown as and dark as Wesley Snipes, right? And you could be an Edomite. So don't get simple, because that's what you guys want. You want to label us, you know, the black Hebrew Israelites. There's nothing to do with your so-called color, the way you look at race. There's nothing to do with who the true Israelites are. You know, it says, and the Ishmaelites, that's the so-called Arab people, right? Of Moab, so-called Chinese people. And the Hagarenes, I believe they're Hamites as well, you know? And it goes down the list, right, of all our enemies that hate us and have made sure that we are not in rulership. They've made sure that we follow their customs, their way of life, right? So that we don't get the promises, right? But hey, we're going to get them, right? Because the Lord, again, gave Esau a time, the bounds that he can't cross, you know, as it says in scriptures, as it says in Job. So, hey, and that time is up, you know, because people are not believing his lies, his false narrative. Matter of fact, the people of other nations are kicking him out of their places. They don't want nothing to do with Esau, right? And you can see that vibration throughout the whole world. So, hey, about to head out. I'm actually at camp, about to get out the car and start the camp with the brothers. But, I just wanted to put up a swift one, before camp started. But, hey, the false narrative, the lies is through. You're through. And all, as Esau, you heathen nations, everybody that's made that tumult against the Israelites, So before I close, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Quadash. And Lord willing, this video is edifying to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.